Ladies, let me tell you the harsh truth about love before it eats you alive. One of the biggest traps you will ever fall into is pouring your heart into a man who simply cannot give you the same fire back in return. You know the type. The guy who leaves you guessing, second guessing every text, wondering if you are enough or if you are just another notch on his belt. He makes you feel small, anxious, and completely drained of your natural glow. My name is Ismael Gomez, and I coach, write, and speak about real connection. If you are tired of being a backup plan and want to become his only choice, then you are exactly where you need to be right now today. But first, put down the phone, stop scrolling, and give me your eyes. If you are trying to watch this while doing laundry or checking emails, then you are treating my advice exactly like you treat your own worth. You are making self-growth an option instead of a daily necessity. So lean in, clear your mind, and listen closely to every single word. This conversation might just save you years of wasted tears and sleepless nights. We need to start by spotting the hidden red flags before they turn into chains. You might feel something is off in the way he treats you on quiet evenings. You wonder if it is your imagination playing tricks on your weary mind. Or maybe it is his cold behavior finally showing its true ugly face. Here are the clear signs you are living on the back burner of his life. He only shows up when his schedule is wide open and completely empty. He cancels your dates at the last minute and breaks little promises like glass. He never thanks you for your kindness because he feels entitled to your grace. Meeting your emotional needs feels like heavy lifting to his lazy spirit. He criticizes your choices because he secretly wishes you were someone else. He ignores your passions and treats your dreams like distant background noise. The core truth is simple. The whole dynamic feels painfully one-sided today. Everything circles around him taking your time, your body, and your heart. He extracts your energy without ever planting seeds of value in your garden. You deserve a partner who builds with you, not one who feeds on your light. Now let us talk about the beautiful and brutal law of give and take. So many women get stuck wondering if they are asking for too much love. Or maybe they fear they are not standing up for their own basic needs. The fastest way to find your balance is to mirror your own generous energy. If you send him sweet morning messages every day for weeks on end, it is completely fair to expect the same warmth rolling back to you. You should never shrink your needs just to keep a fragile peace alive. When you pour your time and attention into a man who gives you crumbs, you are not just stuck in a bad deal, you are training him to be lazy. You are proving he can take everything you offer without lifting a finger. This truth applies to every partner, not just the toxic or broken ones. Even a good man can slip into this comfortable trap if you allow it. Think about it like a free streaming service handed to you for months. You get used to the easy access and forget what real effort looks like. Then suddenly the bill arrives and you feel cheated by the sudden change. That is because the standard was set at 0 from the very start. When you realize you are starving for effort, you must speak up clearly. Set your new boundaries loud and proud or pack your bags and leave. You have to be willing to walk away if he refuses to step up to the plate. That courage is the only spark that will ignite a complete life overhaul. What would you do if he booked solo trips every single other weekend? You would drop him fast and never look back at his empty promises. What if he could not even make you a simple hot meal on tough days? You would be gone before the smoke even cleared from the kitchen. His excuses do not matter when your standards are crystal clear now. Let us shift gears and talk about the dance of near and far in love. Watch my hands closely as I move them back and forth in the air. Are you ready to see how attention works when the rhythm shifts? I grabbed your focus by asking you to watch. Then I stopped moving. That sudden silence made you wait for the next sound or sudden clap. I built a tiny gap of mystery that kept your eyes locked on me. You can use this exact same magic to transform your romantic life. Sometimes you must step back and let him feel the quiet without you. Let him wonder where you are and who is enjoying your bright company. Do not panic and think this is some childish trick or mind game. This is about building a life so full that he naturally feels your absence. It is not sitting by the window counting minutes until his message pops up. It is being so deeply lost in your own joy that you miss his text entirely. Your quiet departure will always make him revalue your loud presence. It serves as a gentle mirror showing him how dull life gets without you. This is also the perfect test to see if he truly cherishes your soul. A man who really wants you will never gamble with losing your heart. He will chase the light you bring instead of letting it fade to gray. Now we must discuss the invisible fingerprints you leave on his mind. When he thinks of you after you leave, he remembers the feeling first. The emotions you spark will haunt his thoughts long after you walk out. Those strong vibrations will echo in his quiet moments and busy days. So when you share space with him, focus on what I call the sacred trio. We call it peace, purpose, and passion, the pillars of lasting fire. Let us unpack each piece so you can weave them into your daily life. Peace means bringing calm, bright optimism and steady tranquility to him. You become his safe harbor, where storms outside cannot touch his spirit. Purpose means sharing dreams, having deep talks, and building a direction. You cheer for his goals while he lifts your own ambitions to new heights. Passion is that electric spark, the chemistry, the playful romance alive. You keep the flame burning with touch, laughter, and wild affection. When you only offer 2 out of these 3, the bond will crack fast. He will start looking elsewhere to fill the missing hole in his chest. You must bring all 3 to the table to keep him completely hooked. Finally, let us clear up the dangerous myth about holding on too tight. Just because he refuses to let you go does not mean he loves you deeply. Some men will throw you the bare minimum until you finally snap and leave. Then suddenly they panic and perform just enough tricks to keep you close. They promise change for a season, only to slide back into old lazy habits. Never mistake comfort for genuine effort. They are completely different beasts. Often a man stays because you make his life easy and his needs met. He fears losing his convenient supply more than he fears losing your heart. The second he finds a new cozy spot, he will drop you without a second thought. It mirrors employees who only work hard to keep a paycheck coming in. They do not love the grind, they just hate the fear of empty pockets. You want a partner who shows up because he craves your unique magic, not someone who stays because you are the easiest option in his lane. This is your fresh blueprint to go from forgotten to unforgettable today. But knowing these steps is useless if you keep repeating old painful cycles. Most women already know this wisdom but still choose familiar heartbreak. You must embody these truths until they become your natural breathing rhythm. Break the pattern, raise your standards, and watch your world shift completely. Thank you for staying with me and choosing growth over comfortable lies. I am glad you picked my voice to guide you through dating and self-love. Remember that your relationships will only transform when you transform first. Step into your power, claim your worth, and have a truly beautiful day. Keep this fire burning inside you and never settle for lukewarm affection. You are the prize, not the participant in his scattered weekend plans. Walk away from confusion and step boldly into clear, steady devotion. Your time is too precious to waste on a man who treats you like glass. Demand the velvet, demand the gold, demand the man who matches your stride. I will be right here when you are ready to upgrade your entire reality. Stay sharp, stay sweet, and never let anyone dim your brilliant spark again.